Hi everyone, me, Bob. Hello to all my new subscribers. Hello to all my old subscribers. Hello to anyone who's thinking about just stopping by. I'm Bob. This is my channel. Sometimes I talk about movies and stuff. Today I'll be talking about comics. Sometimes I film video games. And if you're stopping by because of my cousin Kimmy, appreciate it. If you don't like, you don't have to subscribe. But, again, would really appreciate it. But, you know, that's just how it goes. I'm going to be reviewing today one of my first comic books ever, but they relaunched it recently. Just to give you a brief little history of what my history with the character. I'm talking, of course, about Scarlet Spider. They don't count the book that I read, and I'm sure many of other people have read too, but they don't count it because it was sponsored by Pizza Hut. And yes, Marvel's going through something called legacy numbering, for anyone who doesn't know. Legacy numbering is when they put the actual number of the book, and then sometimes they put what the book's on currently in their run. Confusing, I know, but some people actually want to see books reach things like 1,000. We're a rarity, but we do exist. So, and if you watched my last review on this, I speculated a little bit about how that girl on the cover wouldn't die. Guess what? I was completely wrong. And that makes the Renew Your Vows book even more kind of redundant because Ben didn't save anyone that we know of yet. Ben, of course, being the Scarlet Spider himself, Ben Reilly. Yeah. Renew Your Vows, he dies too. I'm trying to figure out when and where, and just a fun game I like to play. Renew Your Vows, of course, being the one that Spider-Man's married, and it happens in another universe. Kind of like... So, overall, back to this book briefly. Overall, it was a good book. I still believe they're going to stick Angela in here eventually. The Spawn character that they now legally own the rights to. But that's just a little bit of speculation on my part because they did bring in the organization she works for. All you Spawn fans, let me know what you think of that, because I personally think it's great. They brought in the organization that you actually got to meet the head of the organization. He gave the Scarlet Spider the 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 transfusion, the blood potion, whatever. It's a bummer. Again, it's a bummer he didn't use it, but what are you gonna do? Apparently, without giving away the ending, we're taking the long road to get there, though. He's going to face down Mephisto one last time. Yeah. Now, Renew Your Vows takes place in an alternate reality, just like this book, a tie-in to a video game that I really didn't want to buy, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad Mom talked me into it, because, well, it shows, in my opinion, why there definitely could be a Rip Hunter in the Injustice universe, but I don't know. I mean, it'd be stupid to not to, because Rip is in Legends of Tomorrow, and yes, he's not in it currently, but they could definitely make money off it, and it does kind of tie into the regular main continuity. I mean, this could be how Starro gets into the Marvel Universe. This could be how Starro gets into the Booster Gold books in general. Pardon me. But the Booster Gold books were definitely my favorite. That is the whole reason why we picked up these two issues right here, Booster Gold. We didn't pick them up because we love Injustice, or because of the hope to see the Turtles in the Injustice universe, or any of those silly things. We picked them up because I like Booster Gold, and for those who don't know, they did briefly publish my letter. Thanks, DC. It really helped. They edited out like one question maybe, but that's only because they probably couldn't decipher my grandmother's writing. Sweet woman. Sometimes I have her on here, but her writing, I've been told, isn't easy to undecipher. But yeah, we like Booster Gold here on this channel. Like is an understatement, right, Mom?
Yes.
Sometimes Mom helps too.
With what?
The review.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. She's off camera today.
It's okay.
But she sometimes gives her 2 cents.
I'll stick my 2 cents in once in a while.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Booster Gold, definitely a good hero to put into the Injustice universe.
You done with these two?
Rip Hunter, even better. I love that they brought Lobo back, but that was neither here nor there. I would love to see like a Legends of Tomorrow main continuity book. Do kind of what the next book has been doing for Marvel. Exiles. And keep the whole continuity straight. They bring in characters, and if you've ever seen Sliders, it's kind of like that. Kind of like Sliders and Legends of Tomorrow all roll into one. It's really a great book. They killed off Morph, but I don't think he's dead for good. I think Morph will be okay in some other timeline. They have yet to tell you what happened to the destroyed timelines, other than that Xavier thing. I mean, this book features like it appeals to the nerds like me, where that blue chick on the cover there, don't know if you can see her, is Nightcrawler's daughter. Yeah, Nightcrawler had a daughter. You know, that guy from X-Men 2? The one where everybody opens up on that awesome scene of the president's guards shooting at him, and, you know, she's also Mystique's son, so that makes it kind of weird to see Jennifer Lawrence play Mystique. But yeah, he has a daughter, and she, or did in the Age of Apocalypse, but she became an exile. All the exiles are kind of made up of worlds that almost died, but somehow they got saved. I mean, and there's two teams right now. There's, let's see if I can do it without looking. There's Morph, Sabretooth, and Nightcrawler's daughter on one team. And there's Iron Lad, Blink, and Wolvie, and Valkyrie from the movies, on another. Yeah.
The other guy.
Who did I forget?
The red guy.
See, she helps too. Iron Lad.
Iron Man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna explain his whole story, but he used to be a villain. Big, like I said, appeals to nerds like me. But they killed Valkyrie's horse. They killed Valkyrie's horse, which they haven't explained how there all of a sudden is a horse to kill off in the movie. Because if you think about it, there was no horse in the movie, or at least I don't think so. If you remember a horse, let me know. Post a comment. We'll easily talk about it, but I don't remember there being a horse in the movie version, and that's where I know Valkyrie from best. I don't know her from. I mean, that's a bigger, deeper cut to more of a bigger nerd than me, to simply put her on the team. Yeah, so like I was saying, Nightcrawler's daughter makes reference to their first mission, and this whole thing was kind of like their first mission. back in the old series. This book got rebooted. It's not on its proper numbering either, but books get rebooted all the time. What can I say? But anyway, apparent that Charles Xavier was evil too. Yeah, there's an evil Xavier in this.
He was creepy looking.
There, the evil Xavier in this, yes, was very creepy looking. But they referenced the first mission, which had which I read in my review of that. There was a big pile a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So I think that they'll eventually find a way to stop this Xavier using that method. I mean, yes, they killed him, but there's gonna be it's gonna somehow tie in. We don't know how yet, but it will. Yeah, if you're at all interested in the book, in their first run, and what I thought of that, you can check out my big pile review on this channel too. Yeah, again, not gonna ruin the ending, not gonna tell you too much about it, other than that. I think that was a clue to Blink. Blink, of course, is the pink one that also kind of looks like Nightcrawler. I don't know if she's related to Nightcrawler in any way. But anyway, I've spent way too much time on this book. Okay, on to another one. Which, okay, I'm purposely showing you a commercial. I never do this. But,
Pick that movie up.
Are you gonna do the review? See what I mean? She does, yeah. She interjects little things here and there. Yeah, I picked that movie up recently. I want to do my thoughts on it. I might have my...
We'll do that for another one.
Yeah. I'll do that another time. Thank you. Anyway, on to the book. This actually happened. It was pretty cool. Yeah. But the ending is just as bogus as the time they tried to kill off Catwoman. I knew that wasn't gonna stick, and I'm saying this isn't gonna stick either. It's gonna turn out Commander Cold was a good guy. Yeah. The whole time. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it will turn out that way. It was an easy time killer till they get to the next big story arc. I liked the chase between Trickster and the Flash in the book. Yeah. I don't do ratings, but this was definitely a good book. Not Book of the Week material. Already did Book of the Week. You can guess and speculate what you think my Book of the Week was. I might even tell you if I'm in a good mood. But I'm not gonna tell you right up front. I feel Books of the Week books of the week are kind of hard for me because, yeah, it's vague and, you know, I I'm not into that. Anyway, on to Superman. Not the movie, but Action Comics. Again, basically the same thing I said about The Flash. It was a good time filler till issue 1005. This is only 1003, and we know this storyline's gonna end at 1005. So, yeah, it was a decent time waster. No big appearances by Doomsday or appearances by Mr. Mxyzptlk. They do want you to think Guardian's dead though, but he's not. I guarantee. Yeah. Um. It was a decent filler issue. So yeah, the art was pretty. They didn't. It would be easy for me to explain to you what happened in this one, as opposed to Exiles, where, God, how silly I must have looked up here explaining that. But yeah, this isn't my whole entire pile either. But if you like what you saw, and why would I? Why wouldn't you? I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Um. Oh yeah, this one did have a cool ending too. Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you. I don't do that. Had something to do with Lois. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. Now on on to it. Kind of connects to Superman, but who who the Guardian was in the first place, and why I don't think they killed him off. They should. Guardian, if you're not watching the Supergirl show, was introduced in Action Comics right bef- right after the death of Superman. He was kind of a normal dude, civilian type, but right right after the death of Superman, they focused more on other characters, which I think they should do again, but that's just me. I'd love to see this book focus more on other characters, because it's not called Superman, it's called Action Comics Superman. So it could focus more on Supergirl. It could focus more. There's a lot of people in the Superman family. It's ridiculous. So, again, if you like what you saw, please give a thumbs up. Bob out. Hit the button, Mom. How'd I do?